All right, my people, welcome back onto this channel. Well, onto this one, this is a very strong one coming from a man of God. Well, Father MBAKA on this one says, if God has chosen Bola Tinubu for Nigeria, let him be our president. All right, my people, the news in details. Onto this, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the nominee for the All Progressives Congress, won the 2023 presidential election, and this is no longer news. Well, onto this, Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party and Peter Obi of the Labour Party were beaten by Asiwaju, who reportedly received over 8 million votes, according to INEC. Many influential people have spoken out since Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu was announced as the winner of the election on February 25th. While praying for Nigeria, Reverend Father MBAKA, director of the Adoration Ministry in Enugu, Nigeria, Amen, urged the populace to accept Tinubu as president if God so wills it. Well, according to him, his statement, I quote, "Let Bola Ahmed Tinubu lead Nigeria as president if God so wills." After the election for president, a lot of things happened quickly, as he put it. The prophet went on to say that the 2023 elections had polarized Nigerians and then called for national unity. To succeed, all of Nigeria needs to work together as one nation. To God be the glory, for He alone can save our country. And then to Him we raise our candles and pray. All right, and this had been said by Father MBAKA. Well, my brother, my sister, we have actually talked about this. Because a lot of people will be like, oh, this is not going to be our president and all that. But what is the INEC saying? What is the Supreme Court saying about it? Yes, and then the highest, which is the fact that what has God said about it. A lot of people have come out to let us understand that, oh, Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not win this election. Yes, so he was not elected, but he was selected by INEC. And at the end of it all, people now resorted to like, oh, if God says He is actually our president, that is, if you put smiles on the faces of the people, let it be. But if not, let God arise. Well, according to Father MBAKA, he had actually reiterated the same thing, and then right now he had made it clear to everyone that if Bola Ahmed Tinubu, if it's God's will for him to be our president, fine, so be it. Well, and then a lot of people onto this, well, definitely it will not go well with some set of people. Well, this one is coming from Prince AK. Says, well, you are so carnal, Mr. MBAKA. The Spirit of God is not in you. All right, my brother, my sister, this is exactly what Prince AK has said about this. That MBAKA, we know you. You don't have any Spirit of God, so forget that thing. This is not funny. Well, what more can we say onto this? But the fact remains that, no, I've said this times without number. We need to keep praying for Nigeria. A lot of people are like, oh, Nigeria can work for us. It's no togetherness that will make us work together. That this is one Nigeria. But with what we have seen so far, my brother, my sister, it's nothing to write home about. You can't tell us, oh, we are one. Yet people are dying on a daily basis. The government is not even saying anything about it. Right now, as I speak with you, you cannot travel with rest of mind in this country. It's either you are kidnapped or you will have an accident, because even the roads are bad. You just see a truck station on the road, the next thing, you just run into it. No, we have seen a lot of things happening. In fact, nothing exactly is actually happening. Nobody is monitoring anything. Nobody is doing the needful. But that's where the problem is right now. Well, a lot of people are being like, oh, if somebody like Father MBAKA want to talk, he should actually tell us what God have actually talked. Not that he should just be talking simply because of what he want to get from Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Well, that had been said. Well, meanwhile, according to Silvanus Aburu on this one say, well, this man is not a messenger from God at all. That's another one. Well, Marcel Chijoke saying that Father Mbaka hatred for Peter Obi has been always obvious. How can it be God's willingly for Nigerians? Okay, I think it's trying to say, how can it be God's will? Okay, will for Nigerians to accept the declaration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, well, as a winner of 2023 election, when the opposite was what really happened. Mbaka is play. Okay, prejudice and preference for bats. Okay, this has been said by Marcel. Well, my brother, my sister, a lot of things though are actually going on right now onto this one. Well, the fact remains that we have said it. Let us keep praying. Let's see what God will do. Let God arise and then let all the enemies be scattered. Well, 50 CSOs won against disruption of President-elect Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu swearing in. This one is another strong one. Well, and as in according to this one, it had made clear, according to reports which are postmate by Vanguard newspaper via their verified Twitter handle, about 50 chief security officers, CSOs, have issued out a warning against the disruption of President-elect Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu swearing in. Okay, and then onto this was mainly to create an awareness after the federal government disclosed that there is nothing that will stop the handing over of power to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, despite several court cases challenging his victory in the February 25th poll. Well, this was also more important as this time, considering the fact that there was a rumor indicating some political actors planning and plotting for the installation of an interim government, which was seen as an attempt to get our democracy truncated, as made known by the Department of State Services DSS. Well, and then with an allegation leveled against some opposition parties on fanning insurrection, adequate and the maximum securities have been put in place to ensure that anyone that acts contrary to disrupt the inauguration ceremony is made to face the wrath of law. All fingers are crossed and then all hands are on deck to see as events unfold, with the transition committee working tirelessly day and night to ensure that the transition process is a success. All right, my brother, my sister, we've got it all. Well, it is not possible for you, like, let 100 CSO keep deceiving themselves when it's set, then go disappear by force. Well, my brother, my sister, this is another strong one. I've said this before now, that as far as this election is concerned, though, let us wait. It's till after May 29, then we'll know where we belong. But our prayer is that the good Lord will do the right thing for us. Well, my people, this is not funny at all. Don't take this as a joke. We need to pray for this country. Peace must reign. All right, my people, this is what it is. What more can we say? Meanwhile, let me have your own take on this, my people, and remember to subscribe for more updates if you are new on this channel. All right, thanks and God bless.